So over here you can see that I got two video clips, and what I want to do is I want to join them together, and let's say I want to add in a transition to make a smooth flow between the two clips. So to do that, I'm just going to click and drag both of the videos right here, and I'm going to click on Match to Media right here so that it actually arranges out everything together. So now over here you can see that I got two videos. So if I were to play this, you can see that this is the video, the first video, and this is the second video. So in between there's an abrupt change. So what I want to do is I want to make a smooth transition. So to do that, I can go into transition right here, and there are different types of transition, as you can see right here. You can also go down and you can see that there's different type of graphical transitions that you can add as well. Over here on the left side, there's different transitions that you can select. So there's a lot of range of options, as you can see. So in order to preview that, you simply double click on it, and then you'll be able to see that that is how the transition actually looks like. Double click on this, that is how the transition looks like. So you want to apply it, you simply click and drag it right here on the center, and then there you go. So if I were to go ahead and play this, that is how it looks. Very, very smooth, as you can see. You can also go around and then keep the transition so that it only covers up this part, as you can see. So if I were to play this, what happens is that you can see that the video on the left side is not cut, but the first portion of the video on the right side is a bit cut. You can do the opposite right here by clicking and dragging it onto the left side right here. And then now you might have noticed that when I do that, however, the video actually pauses, okay, for a moment before it actually starts up. So if you don't want that and you want a continuous flow, you just should keep it on the center so that it cuts out a bit of the first portion and the second video portion from the beginning. You can go ahead and increase and decrease the duration of the transition by squeezing it in right here just like that. So you can see that the transition is faster, or you can make it slower by pulling it apart like that. And if I were to press the play button, you can see that now the transition is much more slower. You want to add in another transition, what you can do is you can go around and replace it out right here, press the play button, and that is how it looks. You can see that that is how it actually functions right there. You can also go around right here, fist eye roll, and so forth. If you have to go into different kind of graphical transitions, you can use it in the same way as well. So if I were to press the play button right here, you'll be able to see that it is transitioning in this way, as you can see with the graphics. So I can stop here, use any of the transition that I want. You can go around and then place this transition out right here, press the play button, and that is how it looks, as you can see. So that is how you can work around with the transition. And over here, if you were to double click it again, you'll be able to see this as well. So you can set the duration. Let's say, for example, you can bring this down or up right here by clicking and dragging, or you can go around over here and then you can type in the duration as well. For example, 3 seconds right here, and you can type in 00, press enter, and you can see that it goes to 3 seconds. If there's multiple transitions, let's say, for example, if you add in another transition as well. So I'm just going to go around. I'm going to press OK right here, add in another transition in between. Now, what you can also do is double click, and if you were to press apply to all of the transition becomes the same length as well. And over here, you have other options. So if I were to press play, I'm just going to go around and choose another transition for this one. So I'm just going to go around onto, let's say 3D, and I'm going to go around with the orb twist right here, drag it down right here so that it actually looks like this, as you can see. So now what I can do is I can double click, and here's the overlap right here. If I were to click on prefix, it goes on to the left side, and if I were to click on postfix, then it goes on to the right side, as you can see. You can also include the trimmed frames. For example, if you were to go around and then trim the video clips out, let's say I trim it out like this, and I trim it out like this on this side, then what will happen is that if you were to include trim frames, then it'll take a bit of those portion of the frames right here, especially when you do a prefix transition right here. So if I were to press play, what happens is that the video does not pause, but plays beyond this for the period of time of the transition as well. But if you were to disable this, then what will happen is that the video will pause before it transitions. As you can see right here, the video pauses as it goes to the transition phase right there. And that is how you can work around with adding transitions and then its settings inside of Filmora. So hope you guys learned something as always. And as always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.